MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2024 Atlanta Braves.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ron Casado gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
So digging in now, Caden Leach. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, blank. He's got it run away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. The 3-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
This guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. Runner goes. Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to but no one left. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Danny Salazar has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that
fastball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide at third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Leach is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. Here's the 1-1. This is in the air out to right field. Blank moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Will Tyson.
The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Omar Guerrero.
Into the box now, Omar Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 1-2. Looped out toward third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding forward now, Sammy Vaccaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Tyson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The third baseman, Ryan Rivers.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Grounded to third. Ramirez is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Lee James. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to right. Blank sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 31, Danny Salazar.
Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Danny Salazar. Third inning, no score to this point. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Vaccaro. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Caden Leach.
Into the box now, Caden Leach. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Line towards center field. Russo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Hops this one up. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Max Stassi. Gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Leach has a play. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ron Casado.
The pitcher, Ron Casado, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. The 1-1 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down to second for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 3 here in game number 5, and we are tied 0-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Ready for another chance, Patrick Connolly. High in the air out to center field. Russo is right there. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benjamin Hunter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
fans, a reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your World Series souvenirs. Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, jerseys, outerwear, we've got a full line of products to suit your needs. Be sure to stop by tonight.
The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 4, William Blank.
Stepping up to the plate, William Blank comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Sebastian Russo.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sebastian Russo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 through 4, still tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Into the box, Omar Guerrero looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
The batter, the first baseman, Lee.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee James. Chisenhall, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The 1-1. Hit hard but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Sammy Vaccaro. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Center field. Tyson moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Rivers.
Digging in, Brian Rivers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in for the Indians, Danny Salazar. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Caden Leach.
Now in the box, Caden Leach. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit to short. Hunter comes up with it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Kevin Covington will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And that's the first down.
Now batting, the catcher, Max Stassi.
Coming to the plate now, Max Stassi. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Tyson. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ron Casado.
Jorge Soler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 68, Jorge Soler.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Leach going back on it, still going back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. His first homer so far in the series, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. but with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Standing in now, Benjamin Hunter. A ball and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up to start the 7th, all even at 1 apiece. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Felipe Vasquez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73.
Into the box, Patrick Connolly. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. The 2-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the series, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead. Pretty easy to tell in real time, but that one was an absolute missile heading out of the ballpark, and our show track technology confirms it. 115 miles an hour was the exit velocity. An impressive swing of the bat. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his left. Hunter throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Tyson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The right fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. leading off the inning, William Blank, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lifted down the line in left. Oh, he brought it back.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on it, where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Into the box, Sebastian Russo. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
In now, Freddie Freeman. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Connolly has it on to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Sammy Vaccaro.
Standing in, Sammy Vaccaro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. He's in there at the plate. And game 7 is tied.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Brian Rivers. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Arthur Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Arthur Ramirez.
Stepping up now, Omar Guerrero. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Freeman on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting,
A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. In now for Cleveland, Lee James. Now the 2-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Sean White will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Sean White.
A bouncer to the left side. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. The fourth they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hideki Maeda is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 13, Hideki Maeda.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Covington. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Stepping in for the Braves, Max Stassi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tyson racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the eighth, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Antonio Zamora will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with two men out.
Fans, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund is a joint initiative of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the growth of baseball and softball programs around the world. By funding programs, fields, and equipment purchases, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund seeks to encourage and maintain youth participation in the game. For more information, visit baseballtomorrowfund.com. Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device, select the game you want, and bring your digital ticket with you to the game, or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Bobby Savage will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Savage.
Now at the plate, Hayden Leach. The 1-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. He goes to first. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Francisco Lindor.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. A curve. Ball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Patrick Connolly.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple of years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge one.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. High in the air out to center field. Russo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's 3-2 Cleveland. Gary Reyes is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 99, Gary Reyes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Benjamin Hunter. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Again, a 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Sebastian Russo. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Braves. This is line to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. Cleveland force a World Series Game 6 and have avoided elimination. Hideki Maeda gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.